this afternoon to Hot Live, and we're on HOTLINE actually, we're on Wellington Live. We're coming down to you live, Courtney Place. Just a little tiny truck, man, it sounds like a big truck. But anyway, we're at San Diablo's on Courtney Place, and I'm Sean Rush, I'm your host for the afternoon. We've got Sarah Danger-Seddon, she's going to be running the Facebook and giving really clever comments. And our first guest this afternoon, Cameron Bagrie. Welcome, Cameron, to HOTLINE. He's our person in the hot seat, and he needs a hot hat.
Here you go, here's an awesome
hotter than the one you've got, than the one you came with.
Double hat it up.
Cameron.
Where's the tequila?
Well, that's a good point, actually. Where is the tequila?
It's 5 foot somewhere.
Okay. Oh, dry July, folks. Sorry, Cameron. We tried to get you in last month. But anyway, hey, so Cameron, I mean, you're world famous with commentary around economics, and you make it interesting. I mean, so tell us, how did you start in the world of economics? Where did you start work? How did you end up being this superstar that the TV people all want to talk to, apart from News Hub, because that doesn't exist?
Superstar, just a little bit of common sense. Every day we call it sort of street smart economics as opposed to that academic stuff. And yeah, I went through university and was doing a bit of law, a bit of accounting, and sort of fell into economics, went to the Treasury, and the bank called me up and said, come down and work for us. And about 5-6 years later, I'm wearing the big hat, chief economist. And I was with that for about 12 years.
Was that just a normal economics degree? You do honours? Did you get a master's?
Yeah.
Or was it the law degree that really pushed you? You know,
it was a bit of it was a bit of numbers, bit of masters.
Yeah.
So a bit of grunt there behind the scenes, but I was never the smartest, kind of sort of class. But I had this thing called Strictly.
Yeah, no, that's right, Sarah.
So we've got 2 questions from the followers, and they're from the ladies, in fact.
The ladies.
Where did you get your cool jacket from is one of them.
Someone gave it to me, actually.
It's a nice one for the winter.
A truck driver from Napier in the 1970s.
I'll be on the slopes in about 10 days, and I'll have this thing on.
Where are you going to go?
I'll be down Mount Dobson or Randall, around the Mackenzie country.
Snow good?
Oh, it's looking like it.
Yep.
That's good.
Global warming.
You also got another one. Is that a 1 or 2 day shadow on you?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Cameron.
I like the sort of rough look.
When the press ring you up or they bring you on a telly for a shoot and so on, do they give you a briefing about what they're looking for you to say, or is it pretty much just left to you to like articulate your view pretty much, even if it might go a bit off piece, which is topical given what we're talking about?
Yeah, well, there's this. Typically, I don't know the questions that are coming.
Yep.
And I don't like to know the questions. I don't like the scripted stuff. Because I like the sort of the genuine product.
Yeah.
So throw anything sort of at me and sort of see where we go with it. And one of the classic people that used to be like that was old Duncan Garner. We'd start off and we might have had a bit of an idea about what the topic was. Well, 10 seconds later, we're talking about something completely different. we were all over the place.
Michael Laws does that with me sometimes too. Cameron and I, we're going to be talking with Andy Foster later on today. He was the director of the airport, and as you know, Mayor of Wellington. What do you think about the sale of the airport shares? I mean, it's a bit politically charged, but I'm sort of a bit neutral, interested in your views.
The economic reality sinking in. You're either going to be cutting expenditure, you're going to be jamming up rates, or else you've got to work your balance sheet.
Yeah.
And working your balance sheet's not just about selling assets, it's about redeploying money from over there into over there. But your bottom line is that every council across the country is in for a bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah.
And what's those local authority elections next year?
Can I afford a house is the question on today's, in society today.
Just in the context of the announcement Chris Bishop gave earlier this week, actually. I'm putting that to Andy as well.
Well, I guess it all comes down to your income. You got, a bit of coin sort of sloshing around, anything's affordable. But, if you look at the housing market in New Zealand at the moment, it ain't at the cheap end of the spectrum. You've got a mismatch here between what you've got to pay for the asset prices versus what the average income is. And that's a big structural problem that will let get worse over 30 years.
Question from the camera.
Cameraman.
Trump selected. What does that mean for New Zealand?
A whole lot of Americans want to go live in Queenstown.
Awesome. Well, Cameron, so much. Thank you so much for coming on Hotline with the hot people and the hot seat to get hot at, and really interested in your measured and considered thoughts on both local body stuff and also the future population rise of Queenstown by the looks of it. So anyway, so thanks very much. Thanks, Sarah Jane, and that was Hotline here from San Diablo with Cam Bagrie.